They use bullets.
This is the man who shot Charlie Kirk. This is the man who shot Trump. This is the man who killed Melissa Hortman. This is the man who tried to kill John Hoffman. This is the man who tried to kill Paul Pelosi. This is the man who killed an Obama-appointed judge's son. This is the man who hired hitmen to kill Democrats. This is the man who ran over a left-wing activist and killed her. This is the man responsible for the Austin bombing. This is the man who sent pipe bombs to Obama, Biden, and Hillary Clinton. This is the man who shot Gabby Gifford. This is the man who tried to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer. Oh, and this man, and this man, and this man, this man, this man, this man, this man, this man, and this man. This is the man who set Josh Shapiro's house on fire. This is the Oklahoma bomber. This is his accomplice. These are just a few of the men who beat police officers on January 6th. I can think of a few things they have in common, and it's not the way they use their words or their left-wing politics.
They use bullets.
This is the man who shot Charlie Kirk. This is the man who shot Trump. This is the man who killed Melissa Hortman. This is the man who tried to kill John Hoffman. This is the man who tried to kill Paul Pelosi. This is the man who killed an Obama-appointed judge's son. This is the man who hired hitmen to kill Democrats. This is the man who ran over a left-wing activist and killed her. This is the man responsible for the Austin bombing. This is the man who sent pipe bombs to Obama, Biden, and Hillary Clinton. This is the man who shot Gabby Gifford. This is the man who tried to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer. Oh, and this man, and this man, and this man, this man, this man, this man, this man, this man, and this man. This is the man who set Josh Shapiro's house on fire. This is the Oklahoma bomber. This is his accomplice. These are just a few of the men who beat police officers on January 6th. I can think of a few things they have in common, and it's not the way they use their words or their left-wing politics.
This is the book of Job, chapter 15, verse 6. Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yea, thine own lips testify against thee. Kol holayim la, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Bahashem, Rakat, Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Job chapter 15, verse 6. Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yea, thine own lips testify against thee. And this is a constant thing that we're seeing amongst the Edomite nation, man. You have the women completely against the men, their protectors, their providers of their own nation, man. Because unlike the Israelite woman, they see the transition of power being established right before their eyes, man. And you know, you Edomite, you Shedemite devils are not exempt from judgment. You're not going to be able to escape the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahweh first and foremost. Okay? Because as y'all grafted and indoctrinated our women with the belief of that they're being oppressed, that they're being put in bondage, put in these all types of positions that was unfair, just completely abusive towards them by the men of their nation, when the so-called black, Hispanic, Native and Seminole Indian man has no power, no authority in this goddamn captivity, okay, this rulership that you have, okay, because the Edomite man used you, Shedemite woman, to do that, okay. You made it seem like your problem was our woman's problem when your men was oppressing you, and we had no authority, no might in our hands to do so. So now you see the division amongst their whole nation. You see the women calling out the madness. You see the men calling out the madness. You see all these things being spoken and publicly uploaded on all social media platforms, man. Okay, so in actual reality, we can just sit back and not say anything about the so-called super clean white man, but we still have to prophesy. We still have to bring forth the 144% truth. Okay, a prophet must prophesy. A prophet must reveal the truth and demolish the lies and uplift, comfort, okay, the ones that seek salvation, the ones that seek the answers from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? So that's what you see happening right now, man. So let's you know, their own mouth is going to condemn them, man. Because again, you have the women realizing what's happening, and you're still going to be judged. You're not exempt. And you have the men, you know, speaking out too. Everybody's going to be judged. You can't run from what's ordained and predestinated from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? All you're doing is making it known what we've been saying for so long, man, because the main problem on earth, not just here in America, aka Babylon the Great, but on earth in general, is the so-called self-proclaimed white man. Is you fucking cave gorillas. You're the problem. Okay? You're the biggest terrorists. You're the menaces to society. Okay? You're the cancer of the earth. You're the disease that needs to be purged and executed from off the face of the earth. Okay? Because you make it seem like Jake is the issue. You point the finger and spew your pseudoscience and your false stats to make it seem like Jake. And you know, furthermore, Salakia, Jake is a fucking problem. You know, 2/3 of our people, you gotta go, man. Okay? You gotta be put to sleep until you come back into the kingdom, man. Point blank, period, man. Niggas have to go. Boss bitches, bad bitches have to go. Period, man. Okay? There's no debating, no bargaining, no less see what we can come to an agreement. No, fuck that, man. You have to go too. Okay? The devil and you 2/3 niggas and bitches have to go. Okay? But you know this devil is going to continue to point the finger like our people are the main problem. Okay? Our people are indoctrinated, okay, are edified through your system. They have the spirit of you. Okay? You gave them nigger culture. You gave them Hispanic culture. You gave them Native and Seminole Indian culture, which is death, mayhem, chaos, emotions, no logical intellect. All right? This is Revelation chapter 12, and I'm going to read verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power. It's like it. Revelation 12 verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and the power of his anointed. For the accuser, okay, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Who accuses us left and right all day, every day? You fucking Edomites. You white people. You accuse us every single day, man. You give us the tools, the necessities, the ammunition that we need to go off. And then you look, whether you pray or whether you just say in your mind or you just say however you see fit, look at them. Look at your people. These are your people. Look what they're doing. When the Lord sees what you're doing, man, the Lord knows what you're doing. He created you, man. You know, just like Charles Lee Ray that got executed a week or two ago, man. You know, when Charles Lee Ray got executed, you know, what was he doing? What was he spewing, man? All types of hatred towards you fucking niggas, man. And then you stupid niggas want to get on camera. You want to press the record button. It's not right. He has children. He has, man, fuck. Salakia. Let me calm down. Because I'm heavy in the spirit right now. Let me calm down. Because I don't want to say nothing, you know, that's going to get myself put in the spotlight or to get rebuked. So let me calm down. Salakia. But you, Aki and Wa'akwaf, know what I'm referring to. You know what I'm saying. Okay? But this man has been pointing the finger at you Israelites for decades, saying you're the problem. He's pure. You're wicked. You're filthy. Okay? You're stupid. And that's one of the main things that Charles Lee Ray was saying, is that you have a low IQ, which all these devils say, Matthew Walsh. But y'all still want to make it seem like, man, This is hell, man. This is truly hell, man. The only people in the world that are truly sick, mentally, spiritually, and physically, are you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native and Seminole Indians, man. You're the only people that are sick, man. That literally are unstable. Your mental process, your mental state is just jacked up. It's just completely perverse. You got a lot of parasites of the philosophies, the indoctrination of this world, man. You just, man. Let's continue, man. Because, these people, man, they saying what it is, man. We see what it is. We're telling you what it is, man. We're telling you who's the issue. We're telling you who's the one who's out, who's the menace to society, who's out here doing all the crimes, the robberies, out here ravishing women, out here executing people, out here doing all these things. We're telling you who's doing it. Which, we're not saying that our people are not doing anything. Yes, they're doing some things. Yes, it's a certain percentage, but it's not above you white people. It's not above you red Hebrew Edomites. Okay, all the crime, all the mayhem, all the chaos, all the things done upon the earth are done by you people, which is a fact. This is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 10. The soul of the wicked desireth evil. Okay, the soul of the wicked desireth evil. So, hey, man, it's self-explanatory to the ones that come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We understand all things, man. But to those in the world and society, they act like they're confused when the Lord is literally putting it right in front of their face, man. It's right in front of your face from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But the only ones that understand what's really going on, the agenda, the end game, everything is the remnant. I don't want to rock this out. We all those lively stones, man. Okay? We understand, man, and the wicked desires to do evil because they were made to be wicked. They were made to produce and bring forth evil, man. It's their pleasure. It's their delight. It's who they are. Okay, they're the negative, and Lord willing, we are the positive, man. So the negative is going to do negative things, and the positive is going to do positive things, which is according to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the negative is going to do things which is negative against and rebellious towards Yahweh Shem Yahushua, of their own will, of their own delight, their own pleasure, their own mind. Okay, which is corruption, which is a great abundance of selfishness, covetousness, man. Proverbs 21 verse 10, the soul of the wicked desireth evil. So why do you think you got all these people, trying to execute this person, that person, all this other stuff, man? Because they don't like the message, man. Because again, the Lord is causing what? Division. The Lord is literally demolishing and destroying their nation from inside. Because they all agreed 50, 60 years ago, there was no problem with really anything else 50, 60 years ago. But you may have, one or two here and there. But 50, 60 years ago, they always stuck together. They had each other's back. But now you see the prophecies unfolding, man, because the nation of Israel has been awoken, activated, enlightened, edified, informed of who we are. And with that happening and being established, you have the remnant, again, which we hope and pray to be, crying out to the Lord, man. And that's a beautiful melody to the Lord. And it also makes Yahweh Shem Yahushua remember his promises, man. Because he sees our afflictions as in Egypt when we cried out to him. Okay? Proverbs 21 verse 10 continuing on. His neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes. And that's not just Israelite, all neighbors, man. You're not for his, and even his own people now. You're not going to receive no favor, no mercy, no pity. Come on, man. Self-explanatory. Because again, the Lord made this man to bring forth death, mayhem, chaos, destruction, oppression, colonization. Revelation 6 verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, okay, destruction, death, bloodshed, mayhem, okay, which is the covering of the damn Edomite. And power, okay, and the Lord gave them this power. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace, because this place is not peaceful. Okay, besides when you're amongst the brothers doing the work, you're fellowshipping with the brothers, you have relief, you have comfort, you know? You have that relief and that comfort when you're amongst the brothers of body and stuff. When you're in the world, in your everyday life, man, it's hell. It's vexation. You know, you have no comfort but the scriptures. You got to rely to meditate upon the scriptures, to watch videos, to read the scriptures and everything. I mean, look, that's the only comfort. It's Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. But everything else outside of that, man, is a nightmare, man. How can you have rest in a place where you're a fucking slave, man? How can you have rest when there's nothing but a bunch of usury and everything that you have to do? Taxes, which is not righteous, which is not voted amongst the people, which is a private entity, the IRS, okay, which is not legal. And if you don't pay that shit, you know, which is way, you know, I mean, shit, if you got funds and you can battle it, then hey, that's obviously a blessing, whatever the case may be. But you know, now they equip the IRS with fucking guns. You know, and if you don't pay your property taxes, everything else, if you don't pay any type of taxes or any type of funds you owe, what happens? Usury, a percentage over and over again. This man is the fucking devil, man. How can you be comfortable in this place? How can you have a peace of mind? How can you have a clear mind in this place, man? Okay? They're on to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And you know, this man, he loves bloodshed. Okay? And if he got to take out his own people, he's going to take out his own people, man. You know, but he gets a pleasure out of Jake. Okay? And, you know, we've been telling you, man. We've been telling you about the history. The history alone shows you this man. The history alone shows you what he's truly about, man. Okay? But he was given power to take away peace, bring forth vexation, oppression, to kill one another. Okay? Not just of the Israelites, but of all nations and also of his nation, man. Because this man is the true problem. He's the true criminal, the fugitive, the vagabond, according to the scriptures of the earth, man. Okay? And you can tell this man who he is by just looking at him. But a lot of you Israelites can't, you know, perceive that. But the only ones that can perceive and identify that is the remnant, again, which we hope and pray to be. All right? We see this man for who he is, man. Because he'll put his head down, you know, walk around. You know, you may be out, whatever the case may be, in the city or wherever it is, going to a restaurant. You see these devils walking around, smiling with their head down and everything else. It's very deceivable, man. They want you to feel comfortable. They want you to feel like you have no worries, like you have security. You know, you can put your guard down. You know, let's grab this last precept. I'm gonna close out because the point is made. This is Sirach chapter 19. You know, you got to be spiritual, man. As the beloved Ra'ash Monagon always say, man, look at things spiritual, man. Okay? So this is the book of Sirach chapter 19, verse 29. A man may be known by his look, and one that have understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him. So the only ones that are going to be able to really know who this man is and really know what he's about is the ones that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah has awoken and given the knowledge, the wisdom, and unlocked the understanding, man. Okay? Because understanding is very important, because you can get knowledge and wisdom, but do you understand it? Do you, is it embedded in your mind, and have you received it to know what the meaning of it is? Okay? So the only ones that's going to be able to tell and know what these devils and these other heathens are about are the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah and the remnant, the 1/3 that's going to come back. And also, you know, the 144,000, the governing body, are the one right desire we hope to pray to be. Okay? Because we've been telling you, man, this devil, you know, he's a great actor to everybody else, you know, but we know exactly who he is, man. His mask has been revealed, man. Okay? And we've been telling you, man. So they statistics, They pseudoscience and everything that they're trying to use right now is nonsense. It's irrelevant. It's BS, man. This man is a true criminal, a true vagabond, a true fugitive, and the true problem across the four corners of the earth. All right? So I don't want to write this out, man. I hope and I pray that this is edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true sincere Aki and Akwaf. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.